Hi everyone, welcome to the Aestethereal Goddess channel. I hope everyone's doing good. I'd like to welcome all my returning subscribers and welcome all my new ones. Just thank you guys for, coming in and rocking with your girl. I greatly appreciate all of you guys, and thank you guys for the likes and thank you guys for the support. It's greatly appreciated. So I'm going to do something a little different. It's going to be a little bit of a lighter reading. So I'm going to start off with the signs, and then I also have some what's the tea oracle messages out, and then I have some hidden truth oracles as well out. So we have Aquarius, Leo, Virgo right there. Hopefully you guys can see it. So for the Aquarius, you have black sheep. With black sheep, you have rebelling, going against expectations, defying the norms. Right now, I feel like a lot of you, are, marching to the beat of your own drum. As an Aquarius, you guys tend to always go the opposite. Authority is not your best friend at all. Someone tells you, go left, you're going to go right. So a lot of you guys are doing what it takes to just keep pushing yourself and just being confident with it. I feel like Spirit wants you to be confident with this. I feel like Spirit wants you to know, keep rebelling. Keep being aesthetically, uniquely you. Whatever you're doing when it comes to being that black sheep, just keep doing it and keep sticking to what you know as far as, I feel like healing certain people with certain things. Where you might be outcasted for whatever, reason. I'm sure we've all dealt with that before. Where, once you were part of a group, or it could be like even family. Like a lot of you guys, I'm sure, heard of like the black sheep in a family. A lot of you guys are typically the black sheep in like certain situations in certain groups, friend groups, relationships, families, whatever you want to call it. You guys are so used to it. The Spirit wants you to continue to be proud of this energy, because I feel like this is also like it's like a blessing and a curse in disguise, because you rebel. You're not willing to conform to things that doesn't make sense to you. You're willing to take the right risk. You're willing to listen. You're willing to, learn something new, expand yourself, heal yourself, start over yourself, refresh, just things that are going to help align you to, I don't want to say get the sense of fulfillment, but it's something about you not, you going against the grain and you doing what, people, others can't do, others wish they could do. And I feel like when people doubt you, something about you doubting people, and Spirit wants you to continue to keep this energy, because you're going to be able to prove people or a specific person or specific group of people wrong very soon. So then we have Leo here. With Leo, we have defense mechanism, guarded, hard to reach. So currently right now with this brick wall, you could be dealing with a Leo. Like I said, the signs could resonate anywhere, anyhow. You could know someone. This could be anywhere in your chart. You could be dating someone. So with this sign. So keep that in mind. With brick wall right here. Ooh, sorry. Right now, I feel like some of you might not be, for whatever Leo I'm talking to right now, you're currently going through something to where you feel like you need to be defensive. I feel like you're not your typical normal self. Maybe typically you're more bubbly, you're more talkative, maybe you're bouncy all over the place, just like, you're doing your thing. Somebody could be a blonde as well. A lot of you guys, excuse me, I feel like are in this defensive mode, feeling like you have to pull yourself back and feeling like you have to dial something down, tune something down. There's something about yourself, and Spirit doesn't want you to dim your light. Spirit wants you to recognize this brick wall that you're putting in between your light and letting it shine. I feel like maybe some of you guys think that, how can I put this? Maybe some of you guys want to make a change with yourself in a certain area, and you guys think that maybe pulling away and backing off and putting up this wall would help that. If that makes sense. So, but that goes completely against what Spirit wants you to do, and that's you being yourself. I feel like whatever you're doing is not yourself. or whatever this person's doing is not their self, and it's going against just all spiritual odds at the end of the day. So, and universal odds just in general. So keep that in mind. Then we have Virgo. We have paranoid here, cautious, insecure, and guarded. There could be someone who's a Virgo and they're dealing with a Virgo who's very, very cautious and very paranoid for some odd reason. Very, very nervous. Very, very nervous. They could be doing a lot of watching, looking over their shoulder. But I'm seeing watching from inside the house. Somebody could be watching somebody from inside the house. But somebody could be just very, very just paranoid about maybe finances. Oh, sorry guys. Finances, a relationship, something, something that this Virgo needs to know, or you Virgo needs to know that somebody or something's paranoid, and or you're paranoid. It's causing you to be guarded. Maybe look a little insecure for some of you guys. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And then we're gonna move on next to the 10 truth oracles. So we have for the Aquarius, I feel you though, even though we're apart. So I feel like this definitely resonates with that black sheep energy. A lot of you guys just going against, norms, defying odds. So like I said, if someone told you, go left, you're gonna go right. This kind of reminds me of those funny TikToks where the people are like, when you're in a healthy relationship and you don't know how to act, like the person will send this long, extravagant ass text and it'll be like, "Good morning, babe," or whatever. I hope you're doing good. Sorry, I'm running a little behind today, and it's going to be a super busy day. So, I'll text you. It's gonna be hard for me to text you, but I just wanted to, let you know ahead of time and told you to have a good day. Something sweet, something considerate, of course. But I realize that not everyone communicates like that. So something like that. And then the person the person who feels like they've been single for so long or been hurt for so long, will they'll look at the message, read it and be like, they'll say something sarcastic instead of like giving the compliment back, if that makes sense. If that makes sense. So, and I feel like some of you guys will resonate with that, but a lot of you guys are, if you guys are in a new relationship, some of you guys don't know how to handle it. For some of you guys could have reconciled with somebody and don't know if you could trust this person. And, a little sketchy. That's for some of you guys. It's not going to resonate for everybody. But a lot of you guys are entering into healthy situations and healthy things. And you're able to, like I said, it's a little tricky for you because you're kind of used to something different. So, but a lot of you guys are trying to accept that and make those steps forward, cautiously. I'm seeing the Knight of Pentacles in my head. You guys are being very, very cautious with it as well. And that's what Spirit wants you to do. And that's why we have, I feel you, even though you're apart, we are apart. I feel like you pretty much charioted in the Knight of Wands did all the way, or Spirit, I kind of at least did that to get you away from people. I see you like in the chariot, or see you as a Knight of Wands really moving forward and then getting out of a cycle, boom, and now you're in something new to where you're starting at the Knight of Pentacles. This is something a little bit more stable, a little bit more practical for you, something that you have to be diligent at, something that you have to be consistent, because now you don't have these distractions, if that makes sense. So I feel like these people, these things that you separate yourself from, that we have, I feel you though, even though we're apart, they feel you. And a lot of them, you could be noticing a lot of your energy being pulled on a lot of times. You could be waking up in the middle of the night. I know that's one of the things. Your ear could be burning as well. Just constant thoughts about certain people or things. I won't say things, but situations with those people as well. Those are signs, all signs. So keep that in mind. But yeah, so people feel like they feel you even though you're apart, because they feel like that's the only way that they can access your energy. And I'm hearing not even a lot of them can even do that. But for some of you, some people who you could have recently, a group you just recently left, or something you just recently left, they feel like they feel you even though you guys are apart. So then we're going to move on to Leo. I wish I could share my good news with you. So what you need to know, Leo, you could have some good news that you want to share with somebody, but you feel like I said, you feel defensive. You feel like you don't want, you feel like you might feel judged for it. You feel like it makes you really happy, but you might feel like you might be oversharing a little bit too. You might feel like you need to kind of pull back. Something about pulling back and not oversharing. But somebody could want to also share some good news with you as well. But currently, right now, you're defensive and they don't know how to share this good news with you. You could be not really like, kind of just really nonchalant. Like I said, not your typical person, personality, Leo. The spirit wants you to keep that in mind as well. And then we're going to go ahead and move on to the Virgo. I bury myself in work to forget about you. So I feel like with this Virgo, what you need to know, Virgo, is that you could be burying yourself in work to forget somebody or something. So that could be why you're paranoid. You're paranoid about something, and or someone could be paranoid. So they try to stay away from you. Maybe you guys could work together, work in the same vicinity, or we'll be working together for some of you guys. That might resonate for some of you guys. Somebody you could know someone's about to start working at your company or at your job or something like that. And you feel like when this person like, oh shoot, when you're oh shit, when this person comes in, you feel like you're gonna have to bury yourself in work to not think about this person or deal with this person. For some of you guys, it could be someone that you went to school with that you know that you don't have a crush on, that you're like, but you know this person, and you could feel like now I gotta crank up my work. Something about your work, your work ethic, and you having to like show your work ethic and show how hard you're working, or this Virgo feels like they have to do that. It's like a fear of being outshined. That might resonate for someone. Someone feels like you might outshine them or they might be outshined. And then this also could resonate for some of you guys who know that maybe someone new could have started at your job, or you could know that someone's about to start at your job and you have a crush on them. And you feel like you right now you're trying to dedicate yourself to your spiritual journey or dedicate yourself to something that you've been, spirit has been on your ass and on your head about getting and doing, but you've been doing it. And you feel like you don't want it. You feel like you don't want it because it might be a distraction. You don't want to, have any distractions, but at the same time, it's like you don't want to also block a blessing. So just something big on working together. It's people working, a connection working. So keep that in mind as well. I think I'm gonna leave it right there for right now. So thank you guys for tuning in. I hope this message did resonate with you. If it did, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you guys did like how I did this style of reading, go ahead and comment as well or put a thumbs up in the comment section. It'd be greatly appreciated. Thank you for all my subscribers and thank you guys for subscribing. And hoping that you guys please subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. It's greatly, greatly appreciated. I think the next reading I'm gonna possibly work on. It'll be a little bit more love driven. So I'll be working on uploading that one for Friday. So I think I should have my new deck come in. It should be coming in tomorrow. I got a new deck, so we'll be able to get a chance to see that. And I'll definitely do a couple readings for you guys with the new deck. So thank you guys for tuning in again. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Thank you, Soul Tribe.